Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Look who's live. Look who is live, your girl. I'm having a beautiful day. What kind of day are you having? I hope you're having a great day. I know I should have had this ready, but I don't. So I'm still here. Still here. I announced today in my stories that I was going to be... Just a moment, please. So I announced today in my stories that I was going to be going live. And I knew that actually once I did that, there was going to be some kind of resistance. You know, I was going to get busy all of a sudden. And it was just going to be one of those days where I was just like, why did I say anything? And I was actually, you know, looking forward to those feelings because self-awareness is just the most amazingly beautiful and sometimes, dare I say, sexy thing. And yeah, so I'm here for it. I'm here for it today, and just want to encourage you to do that thing that is uncomfortable. You know, do that thing that's uncomfortable. Say it out loud. Sometimes tell somebody, and then that way you can feel, you know, the things that you need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Those things that you need to manage and grow. How can you grow from it? So I'm here today going live. And one of the things I said that I was going to do the last time when I went live is I said that I was going to come back up and show you more of these buttons. Okay, if you had seen my last live, you would have seen that I actually recycled a water bottle and I turned it into a few things. Now on the table at that time there were like some other pieces. I've got some things over here that I'm just gonna kind of keep out of the shop. Keep it out of the shop because it's a little messy. I mean, it ain't that. It's messy. Some things are a little bit messy, and so I want to keep this as clean as possible. Bam. So I said bam because the last time when I went live, these were just two different pieces, and I said, you know, I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. And I had said, you know, I was like thinking about, I wanted to wear them somehow, some way. I knew that I wanted to wear them, and I showed you in that live, and I keep referring to that live because this is like a continuation off of that live, right? So in that live, I was showing you how you can actually punch holes into this plastic. And I'm trying to encourage you, I want to encourage you to use this plastic to create because it's so much fun. And it's something that when you recycle, you know, you don't really have to buy a bunch of supplies. And also, you know, your children can do, you know, these different projects with you, and it's, you know, it's fun. I actually learned while I was, you know, creating with this and, you know, kind of like playing with it, I learned there are some other things that you can do with it that I want to show you. But for now, I just want to let you see what I've created with that, those pieces that I had. And I just basically tied them together and put these holes inside of there. And I think it's like a nice bow. You know what I mean? Or you could put it on something, or maybe add it to like a pillow, or yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it, okay? Still got my little bears, okay? And I put the plastic behind this one. I was gonna go ahead and turn them into earrings, and so I was like, I can't put a hole in the top of his head. I can't do that. So what I'm thinking about doing is either using another piece of the plastic and just cutting off a little snip of it, maybe bigger than that though. See, this is very easy to use, easy to cut. You can cut it yourself. It's just fun to be able to do these sort of things. To create, it's a gift that we have that we don't really utilize. I mean, in fact, so many people say that they're not creative, and that could not be furthest from the truth. We are all creative, you know. Just want to say that. So I think that what I would do is put this on here. Let me just go ahead and do it. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this. Yeah. So put this here. Glue this, right? Put this here. You see how I just put that on there? And then turn it around. And so it's like, it's a nice little piece at the top. With this part right here, you can put a bow on there, a little cute little bow. But the point is to really still put a hole at the top. And you could do whatever you want with it. Like I said, I would like to turn it into a pair of earrings, but you can do whatever you want with it. I don't think that this is not big enough for this hole right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do the small one. See? And then if it was, I think that, but still put an earring loop through there. I mean, you know, like an earring finding. I've got like a few earrings that I got from paparazzi that I still haven't even worn yet, to be honest. I haven't worn them yet, but yeah, just go ahead and put that an earring loop in there, or like an old necklace that you don't wear anymore. You can do that, or just like a jump ring, or you can, I don't know, what would, you know what I mean? Like, hi, what would you do with this? Figure it out, you know? Do some art, you know? Bring your hands and your mind together and create some stuff, okay? So, when I was working with this, okay, this fabric is from this fabric right here. I've got this fabric, and I wanted to make some buttons out of this fabric, right? So I did. I went on ahead and I did what I was talking about, which was to take one of these, right? Make a circle, and then make a circle out of the plastic, which I did here, right? And that was out of the water bottle. Okay, you can cut into it really, really well. And then make the circle. Now, this is what happened with the circle. This has happened with my flowers as well. I love making fabric flowers, right? And so when I did that, sometimes my flowers do not come out right. And they always look like little, they look like little faces. They look like little faces to me. And so I used to just put jiggly eyes on them. And then that's what I did. That's what I did with this. I just put these jiggly eyes on it. And then, I was showing Adam. Adam's, watching as I was doing what I was doing. And so I have like only a few more eyes left. And I really would like to get some more. But I can't right now. But I have these jiggly eyes. And so I decided for this one that I would use these two different sizes of, oh gosh, what are these? Hole punches, right? And so one of them I've got a bunch of them in here. I've got a bunch. I was just going crazy. One of them I made, out of one size, and then the other one out of, Okay, so yeah, I was doing two different sizes. I was using black paper for the smaller one, and then I was using white paper for the bigger one. As you can see, it looks like little eyes. Oh, yes. Okay, and then there's other times that I just drew on them. Now, I was using some scrap pieces of some of my sticker paper to create these eyes because I wanted to be able to, you know, to stick on there. I didn't want to have to use the glue gun. I didn't want to have to use the glue. So this is also something that is easy for a child to do. And as the parent, you can just, you know, just bond by creating eyeballs. Yeah, bond by creating eyeballs. You know, have that time, create that space where you can just, you know, create things together and your child can say, look what I made. Look what I made. Because a lot of times, like nowadays, they're on their devices a whole lot. And if they're not creating in their home, are they creating at school? You know, after a certain age, unless they're doing science projects, children are not creating in school anymore, you know, and unless they go to a STEM, and even STEM is now STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So they know that it's important that we get this type of education into the schools. So I'm just encouraging you, I would like to encourage you to create the space at home. It could be something as simple as, you know, hole punching, creating some eyeballs. Yesterday we were doing something with Orbeez. So my son, look at that, white Orbeez. Orby eyeballs.
You're welcome, Mom.
Thank you, sweetie. You hear me? You're welcome, Mom. Orby eyeballs. Okay, so yes, I used the hole punch and also made this little mouth. Something so super simple. I'm pretty much finished with the live. You know, Adam, he put the smiling faces on here. Okay, yes. This is what I wanted to show you. You can actually color on this stuff, on you know, on all of this. And not only can you color, so I've showed you that you can punch holes in it. I've showed you that now that you can actually color it. Let me go ahead and get this colored pencil is what I use. I use the colored pencil to color this one. So I'm going to do that again. Because I'm going to show you why. Okay, I'm going to show you why. Because I did this and I did this. And I use this color pencil. I use the color pencil. I'm kind of like losing myself. Just a moment. I think that when you're creating some stuff, sometimes you just gotta breathe. You know, that's why I'm telling the boys, you know, if they feel like, oh, I can't do it, I can't whatever. Listen. I don't want to hear that. Okay? I don't want to hear that. Yes, you can. It's fun. It's not, you know, no pressure. No pressure. Okay? So I'm going to color on this one. Okay? I'm going to color on this one. No, I'm going to color on this one. I'm going to color on this one. Okay, I'm going to color this one. Because I want to show you how I did this. Yes. And this, just as a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a sneak peek. This goes like that. Okay, so here we go. Color on it. Can you see that? Yeah. It colors very easily. And it feels good. ASMR-ish, you know? It's kind of ASMR-ish.
ASMR day.
Okay, I won't color anymore. You can make it get as dark as you want. For real, for real. Color on it. Like, I could color on the back of this now. Instead of trying to put some other fabric or anything else, I can actually color on the back of this. And I can stick other stickers on the back. And I've got a bunch of stickers. A lot. Okay, so go like this. Just snip into it. And I'm going like only a little bit of the way up. See, just like this one. I only went a little bit, you know, I didn't cut it all the way off. Unless you want to cut it all the way off, you know, just don't. Don't cut it all the way off. And then you can do something with this stuff. It's so versatile. Okay. I'm only going to go, like, that's all I'm going to do. I think that, you know, actually, yes, love? Somebody just woke up from their nap. I think that actually cutting this, like, smaller makes nicer, curlier, what you call it. Hey, baby. Assalamualaikum, sweetie. Nope. No, Adam. Not this time, okay? Don't get in the camera, love. Okay? All right. So, yeah. There we go. All right. So now what we're going to do is pull it. Okay? And this is the same thing that you can do with regular paper. Okay? It curls. It curls. See that? Now, I noticed that when I pull and I twist, it does a different kind of curl. It's fun. This is so fun. Okay, so I could just, I did a few of them. Oh, that came off. So it's like, what are you going to do with that? I tried to do some in which I had this sticker paper on there, but when I was going like this, my paper was coming off. So, I don't know. Maybe try doing it the opposite way. Because I wanted my little person, my little alien, they just look like little aliens to me. That's what I called them. Oh, shucks. That one was too thin. Adam. My guys' faces are not going to be on video anymore. This is what. That's why.
But that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, baby.
Why?
Oh, because, sweetheart, they know what you look like.
You don't want him to do a face reveal.
Right. No face reveals. Okay. Here we go. Oh, on it. Alrighty. Oh, gosh. Alright, so I'm just doing this because I can't help myself. Hey, how you doing? Sure. All right. So that's gonna be all. That's gonna be all. Now, should I put it on her? No. She has what she needs. She has everything that she needs. She's got her little cat ears. Adam thought that she looked like a cat, so we put the little ears on her. And so basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the glue on here, and then I'm gonna end the live soon. Okay. I'm gonna put this on this side, like that. And it, all right, look what I made. Look what I made. Because, I mean, shoot, if we don't create these moments for them to say, look what I made, what are they making? You know what I mean? How are we going to affirm that they're creative and all this good stuff?
For real.
Yeah, baby, for real. You heard them. See, you heard the child. You know, the devices, for the most part, divide us. I mean, how often are you on your child's tablet with them? You know? Or do you have your device and they have their device? You know what I'm saying? It's like, dang, we used to all be around one device. Remember? When we had the television? We used to be around one device together. That's not what we doing in a lot of households nowadays. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right here. I put the glue right there. That was probably too much. I've got like 4 more sticks of glue and that's it. And I can't even get them all right now. Okay. So what I would do with this part is I would start making it to where it can go down. Like curling it, but making it go downward and just kind of going like this with it. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm getting at? I think she's cute. Okay, I think she's cute. It's the curly hair and all this goody stuff. Good stuff. So that's going to be all for my live. I showed you how to curl it. In other lives, I showed you how to cut it. And, you know, showed you how that you can color it. And, hey, buddy.
So you can get in.
You see this right here? You see my dress form is wearing? It's some of this stuff. But it's fabric that I bought some time ago. And so maybe the next time I go live, I'll do something with that. Never know. God willing. Inshallah, I'll be going live again. Just wanted to come in and just say hello. Encourage you to create a space. You know, this is Earth, Art, and Heart. And Earth, Art, and Heart is a space where we create, we grow. We're always healing. You know, whether you're drinking, you know, smoothies and all that because your body needs to heal, or you are dealing with some emotions that you need to manage, you know, we're always healing. And that's what we do here too. My name is Sahatha Lee. I am CEO and creative visionary of Earth, Art, and Heart. And I will talk to you again soon, God willing, inshallah. Take care of your beautiful, beautiful selves. Peace. Have a beautiful day.